A corrupt Pennsylvania judge gets 30 years behind bars. His crime, sentencing thousands of juveniles to hard time in exchange for nearly $1 million in kickbacks from private operators of a juvenile detention facility. The media characterized Judge Mark Chiravella's case as kids for cash. Here's London's The Guardian with his case. Chiravella, known for his harsh and autocratic courtroom demeanor, filled the beds of the private lockups with children as young as 10, many of them first-time offenders convicted of petty theft and other minor crimes. The judge remained defiant after his arrest, insisting the payments were legal and denying he incarcerated youth for money. Want an example of Chivarella's view of justice when he sat on the bench? Here's Scranton's WNEP-TV with a parent's account.
One woman wrote about her 11-year-old son being sentenced for driving her car over a curb and damaging the undercarriage. She said he was sent away by Chivarella. They kept my son for almost 2 years. He was 13 years old, and when he came home, he was not the same kid.
Despite the verdict, Chivarella maintained his innocence, telling U.S. District Judge Edwin Cosick the phrase kids for cash made him the picture of judicial corruption. The Times-Tribune reports his complaint. Those 3 words made me the personification of evil. They made me the devil. They made me the Antichrist. They made me toxic. While he also extended an olive branch to the kids he sentenced. To all the juveniles who appeared before me, I would like to apologize for being a hypocrite and not practicing what I preached. The Wall Street Journal notes Chivarella was none too happy with being on the other side of the bench. Chivarella's attorneys have objected to parts of the pre-sentence report, claiming it calls for an inflated sentence and wrongly considers misconduct for which Chivarella was acquitted by the jury, adding that defense attorneys also are expected to reference Chivarella's community activities. Chivarella should find some solace in the American justice system. According to the Examiner, he's already being given time off for good behavior, which, over the long haul, could really add up. For every sentence over a year, a prisoner gets 54 days good time for every year served. Based on good time calculations, Chivarella will be eligible for release June 8, 2035, after serving 8,702 days and being credited with 1,512 days for good behavior. Since Chivarella is 61 years old at the current time, he would be 84 years old when he's released from federal prison. USA Today reports Chivarella surrendered immediately. It's not immediately known where he'll serve his sentence. I'm Jim Flink for Newsy. Multiple sources, the real story.